My father joined the United States Army in 1941. He went overseas in 1942 to Europe. In fact, he arrived in the Naples harbor during an air raid on Christmas night, 1942. So that's kind of where my history of military service came in. In 1969, I joined the United States Army. I was in the middle of the Vietnam War. I was flunking out of Portland State at the time, so I thought that would be the honorable thing to do, to join the service. And little did I know that it would lead to a 32-year career in the service. And then eventually I joined the United States Coast Guard Reserve in 1983 and ended up doing 26 years in the Coast Guard. I was called up after 9/11 and went to Seattle with the Harbor Defense Command Unit 113, which was a Navy command. I was the planning officer for the squadron up there. We had several small boat units, a port security unit, and we were the headquarters unit for those forces. In the meantime, I had joined, when I was a Coast Guard reservist, I was also a Portland police officer and did that for 25 years in conjunction with my reserve work. I worked all the precincts as a patrolman. I worked 2 precincts as a sergeant. I did 2 years in drugs and vice, undercover work. And then I spent the majority of my career on motorcycles as an officer and as a sergeant. The military service, it's really a privilege to serve your country. I certainly appreciate all the veterans that are out there, and I certainly appreciate the people that are still serving. I think about them every day. I really enjoy woodworking as a hobby, and I've been doing that for many years, but just taking it more seriously these days. Currently I'm making like patio furniture. I make picnic tables, and I'm making currently a kind of Adirondack style patio furniture. And I purchased this house so I'd have plenty of room to make a shop. We have been so blessed with such a smooth process of getting loans, especially working with LoanStar. It's been a wonderful program, and everyone has been so helpful, and you're kind of guided through it by the folks that work at LoanStar. It makes it a lot easier to get a loan and to get a home. They absolutely did their absolute best to get us the lowest rate possible through the VA, and the paperwork process was very smooth and simple and made easier because of the help we got going through the process. I think absolutely that without VA loans to our veterans, there would be many, many veterans who would not be able to afford to buy a house. And the benefit that comes with being a veteran and being able to take advantage of those programs is tremendous. It's really a pretty seamless process to get a loan through LoanStar.